You know, on a beautiful Monday morning, there's nothing quite as exciting as having a beautiful person to complement the beautiful morning on a beautiful show like this one. And I have joining me this morning Vivian Loco to brighten up the day and brighten up the set and brighten up my life. Good morning, Vivian.
Good morning.
So you bring that tape.
No, author of the year.
No, you bring the brightness.
Author of the year. Author of the year. Good David.
Charlie, thank you.
Congratulations
thank you
on writing a book.
Thank you.
And
thank
three
you.
more to come.
No, 12, 11 more to come.
The
next
next three is
yeah,
in
next
which
three are the ones I
period?
mentioned.
Within
within a
a
year,
year
all
or
three would have
something.
come.
So
Within a year, all three
congratulations
would have
on
come.
Friday you launched your first book.
Yes.
Oh, it's a lovely book.
Thank you.
How we can learn from the ants.
Yeah.
But you know the favorite part I
Tell
like?
me.
The queen killing there.
I know, right? That's actually one of my surprises and also a bit of a disappointment. I was like, but you pa, why?
Careful with this, he doesn't want to be an ant. Anyway, well done. Thank you made us all proud, and we are proud of you.
Thank you very much.
So everybody can grab a copy where?
Yes. So this week I'm sorting out the arrangements. I'll put out the different bookshops that they'll be at, and then also to be on Amazon. I'm sure by tomorrow, Wednesday, to be on Amazon.
So that's one of the things that got me excited this weekend. The second thing that has got me excited from today all the way through, where we ensure that things change, is a campaign against illegal mining, which takes off at 10 today on ChannelOne TV. So I'm excited about that. I mean, I wish it was over and we'll be rejoicing.
I know, right?
But of course, we have to do what we will have to do. So viewers should tune in at 10 on ChannelOne TV as we embark on this campaign to push government to take action and put a stop to illegal mining activities, which is destroying a lot of things.
Absolutely.
All right, so
you want to start?
I will start with the Ghanaian Times because it has another interesting angle to this Galamsey thing, something we've been talking about. But the Chinese have been speaking against their citizens taking part in this, and they say stay away from Galamsey. Chinese ambassador admonishes compatriots. This is on the front page of the Ghanaian Times. So he said, President Akufo-Addo, the last time he met with his boss, said they were not happy with how things were going in terms of some of their, citizens embarking on illegal mining. So they have said from day one, if they grab any of their citizens who are doing the wrong thing, Ghana's laws must be applied. So that is
because
what
in China, they don't play.
Hey,
it doesn't matter where you come from.
Death.
They
don't play like that. So that's on the combating illegal mining. Then the second story on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, President inaugurates Jamestown Fishing Harbour in Accra, and then China embarks on $50 billion financial support for Africa in the next 3 years. So that's from the Ghanaian Times. Right. Oh, and the sad one for us, those of us who are supporters of Hearts of Oak, lions devour hearts at Bando. So that's the sad one for Hearts of Oak fans.
All right.
You are Hearts of...
I'm Kotoko.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've always been
Please
Kotoko.
Carry on.
But I'm also Liverpool, so this
carry
weekend
on.
I was sad.
Yeah, you guys
we lost.
Man U. Anyway.
Well, Man U, you guys had a nice weekend, so
yes,
it's good for you. All right. So the Daily Guide says here, Jamestown Harbour comes alive. Mahama exposed over EC credibility claims. Let's talk. EC tells NDC not street protests. Rebecca wins Woman of the Year award. And has pictured there the First Lady, Rebecca Akufo-Addo. And Focus clamped down on Chinese illegal miners. Okay. Right, so those are the headlines on the front page of the Daily Guide.
Okay, let me take you to the news center. They say NPP sweepers intensify retail campaign with a picture of the MP4 Ayawaso Walgon on the front page. And also, they ask a question: was NDC in bed with EC while in government? That's a question on the front page of the news center. And then also, margins granted cybersecurity license for secure, scalable identity solutions and services. So that's on the front page of the news center.
All right. So on the front page of the Chronicle, we have these headlines. Baumia will promote agribusiness. This is Napo speaking.
Okay.
Anti-EC demo. Social media backlash against NDC. Okay. We have you help African leaders to loot the continent. Ochihine boldly tells Europe. YEA GIZ agreed to empower persons with disabilities. And Primpag enlightens journalists on fact-checking and election reporting. Of course, we at ChannelOne TV and ChannelOneNews.com, as well as CityNewsroom.com, we have a system on our platforms to deal with, the whole fact-checking, the fake news and all of that as
so that's the hashtag CityVerify. If you want to check
anything at all, just use the hashtag
use that.
CityVerify. The scripture for today, I always like Chronicle scriptures. Proverbs 20 verse 23, it says here, the Lord detests double standards. He is not pleased by dishonest scales.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we have for the Chronicle.
Let me take you to the Herald. Says Dr. Baumia will promote agri-business. This is Napo speaking. Also on the front page, and still to do with politics, Mahama meets U.S. ambassador on EC ahead of tomorrow's demo. And then also on the front page of the Herald, 85 million Ghana cedis paid Akufo-Addo's relative for stadium renovations, but GFA also got $260,000 from FIFA for maintenance, yet CAF ban. So those are some of the stories on the front page of the Herald.
Yeah. The Republic Press says, Asidu Nketia exposed as his earlier admission of EC's register cleaning reveals NDC's intentions. Okay. Police church accountant jailed as he confesses blowing 40,433.50 Ghana cedis on Aviator. Okay. Aviator. Okay, anyway, I'll bring that story later. I mean, it looks interesting. 4 burned in fire disaster. Very unfortunate one there. MPP endorses Amuako Siama as Fomena parliamentary candidate. And Salam Mustafa slams Mahama for mismanaging Ghana's prisons lands. Ghana prisons lands. And 2024 elections, let's be vigilant against activities of violent extremists. This is coming from the NCCE chair.
Okay, I'll take you to the custodian. The front page, he says, EC can't rig elections in Ghana. This is Mahama speaking. And then 2024 polls, Info Minister urges ethical reporting. Still on the front page of the custodian, YEA partners GIZ to empower PWDs.
All right. The anchor, it says here, Napo roars in Kumasi, charges electorate to retire NDC. We have 4 burned beyond recognition at Kokumpe. And community mining not miniature of Galamsey. Minister clarifies as government sets for more reforms. We have MPP NDC supporters on rampage at Winneba, destroying billboards and posters of candidates. Okay, interesting. That means it looks like they're going at each other's.
Just an election.
Yeah, we should just chill out, relax.
Calm down.
Anyway, so that's what we have for the Anchor newspaper.
Okay, let me take you to the Informer, still around the EC, and it says, down memory lane, Ghana's EC best in the world, Mahama boasted at the time. And then convicted Maslog boss cited to be extradited soon, Deputy AG reveals. And then alleged discrepancies in voters' register provide further and better particulars, EC tells NDC. And then Balmia saves Qatar Nursing and Midwifery College, all in the Informer today.
The Inquisitor is an interesting one here, and rather unfortunate, but it's something that means it must prick our conscience to look into things. 69 policemen commit suicide in 6 years. Yeah.
Just suicide, man.
Yeah. All right.
And the figures even for the general population,
the general population is very high. Because this year, remember, I said about 81 so far this year. I think from January to June, this
but
is 81.
I think that the figures will be more.
I'm sure there will be more.
There'll definitely be more. Because some will go unreported.
Yeah.
And you know, families, there's stigmatization around these things. Families hide, you know, these things when it happens to their relatives. So a lot will be hidden and all that. So anyway.
The Inquisitor, let me finish with the Inquisitor here. It says here, illegal mining discourses, questions over seized gold from Galamseyers. Yep. Baumia will promote agribusiness, Dr. Prempe speaking. We have Ghana Links ICOMS introduces advanced weighbridge system at ports. And NDC's demo against EC is on tomorrow. It's called the Enough is Enough demo. And Galamsey chemicals can cause impotency and deformed babies. This is coming from a renowned pathologist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, let me take you to the publisher. Salah Mustafa pushes Baumia Napo ticket to youth voters. And then this one says, Chief Justice not delaying LGBT cases. Parliament Attorney General yet to file defense for case to continue. So, you know, the Ningo Prampram MP did a presser last week saying that they are going to hit the streets over the delay and all that. So this is a reply to them. They say that Parliament and Attorney General are all yet to file their defense cases. Okay.
All right. The Ghanaian publisher. Ghana's cybersecurity gains global recognition with Tier 1 status. Okay, that's good news there. Mahama's past EC remarks haunt NDC. Now Toshi grabs governance award, and corruption in Africa, the West can't be absolved. This is from the Ochihini, and we have YEA GIZ partner to empower persons with disabilities.
Okay, the Metro Lens says Western institutions have a hand in Africa's corruption woes. This is the Ochihini speaking. And then also still on the Mahama issue, in 2026, he said EC cannot rig elections. So that is coming up on memory lane, down memory lane. And then finally on this page, on this paper actually, Rebecca Akufo-Addo wins Woman of the Year award.
All right. Let's go to the Daily Democrat. And it says here, I will build a resilient energy sector to drive development. This is coming from Mahama. Ministry of Food and Agriculture should be taken off government's budget, a call for self-sufficiency and innovation. Okay, Galamsey threatens fishing activities at Shama. This is very serious. And we know, of course, the ripple effect of Galamsey is far-reaching. You know, misinformation, disinformation is a threat to society, and this is coming from the Information Minister. And these are some of the other headlines on the front page of the Daily Democrat.
Finally, from me, before you go to ChannelOne and then City, SEC releases 1.5 billion Ghana cedis for defunct fund management investors. This is a BNFT.
All right.
So that's the final one for me.
Okay.
Before I give you details.
All right. So let's do some details. Or let me give you some headlines from ChannelOneNews.com, and then we'll go into some details. All right. So let's go to ChannelOneNews.com, and we have some of the headlines here. Put Ghana first. Don't politicize Galamsey fight. Napo tells Mahama. Mahama is speaking. He says, MPP needs opposition to reclaim its identity from family and friends rule. Address the nation on measures taken to curb Galamsey, Suhini, to the president. We also have joined our demo to demand accountability from EC. Mahama is speaking to Ghanaians. And we have here election 2024. MPP cannot escape blame for running down Ghana's economy. All right, let's do some trending stories. And Trump rushed to safety and suspect held after man spotted with rifle. So another attempt again on Donald Trump's life.
This thing is becoming a problem.
Yeah, it's becoming a real problem. This one, a couple more here. It says that watch us. Okay, so there's a story on the chat, and Trickmatic was performing on the chat this weekend. Baumia will prioritize agribusinesses, Napo speaking. ChannelOne TV to embark on I Stand Against Galamsey today. All right, so those are some of the headlines. You want to get into
Okay, let me give you details. I'll stick with Galamsey and go to China, back to Ghana, because the Chinese ambassador has been speaking on the matter. Now, the story by Malik Suleimana in the Ghanaian Times says, the Chinese ambassador to Ghana, Mr. Tong Defa, has asked Chinese residents in Ghana to stay away from illegal mining activities in the country, popularly called Galamsey. He also urged the Ghanaian government to deal with Chinese nationals engaged in illegal mining activities in Ghana to serve as deterrent to others. The law, he said, must take its full course on any Chinese who disrespects the laws of Ghana by involving in the destruction of water bodies and vegetative cover of the country. Now, Mr. Defa said these in response to a question about the involvement of his compatriots involved in illegal mining during his maiden engagement with journalists in his residence on Thursday. Now, the Chinese ambassador said the Chinese government discouraged its citizens from undertaking illegal mining activities in Ghana. He said there was a Chinese company doing illegitimate mining business under strict environmental mining laws in the Upper East region of Ghana. Quote, we support rule of law, and so we discourage Chinese nationals from breaking the law, unquote, while acknowledging that not all Chinese in Ghana engage in illegal mining. He said China's position on enforcement remains unchanged. He said in 2018, President Xi Jinping urged President Akufo-Addo to punish those who are engaged in illegal mining. So this is it from the Chinese.
Okay. Let me read Channel One News' story on I Stand Against Galamsey campaign. All right, so the management of Channel One TV and 97.3 City FM will embark on a campaign titled I Stand Against Galamsey today, that is September 16th. Now, it is aimed at urging the government to take decisive and sustainable action against illegal mining activities that are destroying the environment and polluting water bodies. Now, the campaign will run from 10 a.m. today till 4 p.m. Yes, I'll repeat that, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. Its primary objective is to amplify the voices of various associations, organizations, and unions calling for an end to the illegal mining menace, commonly referred to as Galamsey. Now, speaking on the City Breakfast Show on Friday, that's September 13th, the managing director of City FM and Channel One TV, Samuel Atamensa, stated that the campaign would continue until concrete action is taken to combat the destructive practice. So then here's a quote. This campaign against Galamsey is not going to stop anytime soon. It's not stopping until something impactful happens. And so here on City FM and Channel One TV, we will hold on to this campaign till our last breath. On Monday, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., we are coming back again on Channel One TV non-stop with I Stand Against Galamsey. All the associations, the bodies, the trade organizations are going to join us to do this, and we will keep shouting and barking until something happens. End of quote.
Okay, so we'll do precisely that.
Yep.
In the coming days, so something happens.
Something happens.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me take you to the publisher and bring you details of Chief Justice not delaying LGBT cases. So the story says the Supreme Court of Ghana is unable to set a date to continue hearing of petitions filed against the passage of the Promotion of Proper Human Sexual Rights and Ghanaian Family Values Bill, also known as the Anti-LGBT Bill, until all parties have completed filing of the individual or joint memorandum of issues, a statement from the Judicial Service has explained. Now, the statement explains that, quote, as at 31st July 2024, when the Supreme Court went on recess, neither Parliament, who is the first defendant, nor the Attorney General, the second defendant, had filed a defense to the plaintiff's action in the form of their statement of case. Now, the three parties can only file the memorandum of issues for the trial when the statements of case are in place. Until then, the Supreme Court cannot hear the case. So we're told it's not the Chief Justice delaying it, but those who have to file their statement of cases are delaying. So back to sender.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a quick one here before you leave us. A police church accountant jailed as he confesses blowing 40,000 Ghana cedis on a Viator. Now, an Adenton Circuit Court has sentenced a 32-year-old pastor and accountant, Edward Unicorn, to 2 years in prison for stealing 40,433 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos, from the Ghana Police Church.
Hey,
Now,
police church?
Yeah. He be a pastor too.
People are
No, he be a pastor too.
Wow.
He be accountant for the church. Yeah. Unicorn, who pleaded guilty with an explanation, confessed to using the funds to wager bets.
Oh, no.
On an online gaming platform called Aviator.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has a gambling problem.
Yeah. This is what we're talking about, too. And we are playing with it as if we're treating it with kid gloves.
Yeah. So
Betting
he's been jailed. He's going to be jailed.
He's going to be jailed, yeah.
For how long?
2 years.
I hope he comes
2
out
years.
reformed.
I
Now
hope
that
so.
we are pushing against switching the name of prisons to reform.
Yeah, additional penalties are that he will pay 5,000, return 2,775.
Oh,
yeah,
so the
to the police
40,000
church.
actually.
No, sir, I know they are jail.
Oh, that 40,000 is not small money now.
But he has betted with the money. The money is gone. You know how betting is. The money is gone. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you, quickly.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
And to Chris as well.
All right.
Wherever
I will tell her. Sports is next. Don't go anywhere.